It's that time of year again, and you need to start your dreaded Christmas shopping. Or maybe you're just looking for some gift ideas for yourself. Probably less likely. Well, if you have a friend who's into triathlon or swims or bikes or runs or just is into endurance sports, maybe you're looking for some ideas. Well, look no further, because we have some tips with some help from a few pros on what you might get to treat that triathlete in your life this Christmas.
Mark, what's on top of your wish list?
Well, it's got to be something watt-saving, aerodynamic. I think, again, probably going to go for a ceramic speed chain. I asked for it last year, but I didn't get it. But hopefully this year, fingers crossed. How about you?
Well, there's something I quite like that money and connections can't buy. So when I was in Hawaii, I did spot this watch on Chelsea and Lucy's wrists, and yeah, it's got these really cool pink details, but apparently Wahoo aren't making them anymore, and they are just, one-offs. So I'll just settle for maybe some athleisure kit or a body light. I think that's it. Oh, and a gravel bike would be amazing. I asked for one last year as well, actually.
Okay, I think that's enough, Heather. Blimey, I mean, obviously we're very spoiled here at GTN and sometimes can be a bit complacent with the amount of kit we get. However, there are still some things that have caught our eye over the past year or so, and if we weren't quite so spoiled, we would definitely have on our list. And with that, even the pros, obviously they too get a lot of stuff they're very spoiled, and we're going to hear from some of them, some of the bits that they would love if they didn't get it.
But on for Christmas? I'm not going to promise. A Land Rover Defender, thank you.
A new bike?
I want a Kona title for Christmas.
A bike sponsor.
A Christmas at home with my friends and family in my new house.
I just want to be with my family.
New Lululemon yoga pants.
You can never have too much Lululemon.
A dog. I would love a dog.
Just no injuries for next year.
I don't really know. Something's not, as long as it's not triathlon related, I think.
Potty training. For him, not for me.
Magic 5 goggles. You should recognize these by now, as we wear them all the time. The custom fit goggles that fit your face and only your face. Unfortunately, if you want your friend to be able to unwrap their own pair of goggles on Christmas Day, you're going to have to somehow sneakily scan their face. What we would suggest you do actually is go on the Magic 5 website and buy a gift voucher. It comes in a neat little box you can wrap up for them, and inside the voucher, so they can scan their own face and order their custom pair of Magic 5 goggles specifically designed for their face so that they never leak.
Now, getting a new watch might be a stretch too far, but how about just at least getting them a new watch strap? Yeah, if you're looking to get someone something that they're going to wear day in, day out, every day, then a watch strap might be perfect. Now, if they're wearing their watch for all their runs, their swims, perhaps the watch strap is wearing out or perhaps looking a little worse for wear, then it might be time they get a new one, or simply you just want to get them a new jazzy strap that's going to lighten their mood every time that they look at their watch. I liken this a bit to getting a new phone cover for your phone. It's a whole new item just with that small change up. So just make sure that you get the correct strap, the correct size, and check compatibility, and you're good to go.
And how about a transition bag? Have you ever helped said friend at a race and ended up having to carry loads of their bits and pieces that seem to be all over the place, or maybe walking behind them as they're heading into transition, picking up all the things that they have dropped? Well, if so, then I think they would very much appreciate a transition bag, which is basically a triathlon-specific large rucksack, which has numerous pockets and compartments for all your different pieces of kit. So it'll have a compartment for your wet kit, somewhere for your bike shoes, somewhere to put your wetsuit, your snacks. Everything has been thought out with a transition bag.
Or you could give someone something with a bit longer shelf life, like a subscription. I guess 2023's version of the old Triathlon magazine subscription. How about a subscription to Form goggles? Form goggles are the goggles with the in-eye display where you can see all your metrics for swimming, including your whole session. And if you give them a subscription, they'll have access to a whole library of swim sessions that they can follow along in their goggles. It's a great idea for any triathlete looking to work on their swimming, which is pretty much all triathletes. Or you could go for something more along the lifestyle tracking range, like a Whoop subscription. This obviously tracks all of your lifestyle data, although I would suggest you probably tell them not to activate the subscription until after the Christmas indulgence period.
Well, here I have the Orca Thermal Parka. Now, this would most certainly be on my list if I didn't already have one. I mean, what is not to like about being able to go outdoors, do activities in the cold and the wet, and put something that is warm on over the top of your clothes? Now, Orca have recently released this thermal parka, and it's also at a really competitive price point, so great for a present.
A hydration vest or a running pack may be the perfect gift for the adventure athlete in your life. Now, these are perfect and great products for just carrying all the supplies, nutrition, hydration, for explorations, going off and just exploring and having fun and doing some long distance runs and making sure you've got all the supplies with you. I know I've had a lot of fun by having one of these. Just make sure that perhaps you keep the receipt, because getting the correct fit on this is crucial.
And then we have a swimsuit. I mean, you're buying for a triathlete, so they swim. And sadly, chlorine has a pretty negative effect on anything that goes in it, and in particular, swimwear. So swimsuits do wear out, and as a result, you can never have too many. And there's certainly something very motivating about having a really nice, bright-coloured new swimsuit that you just want to put on, and therefore makes you want to go to the pool.
We all have a bit of free speed, right? Well, there will be free speed if you find these under your Christmas tree or in your stocking. They are calf sleeves for improved aerodynamics and watt saving. Now, these ones in particular from Surpass, and well, you will have seen the likes of Christian Blumenfeld wearing these, and I wore them for Challenge Roth actually. These are the insane calf sleeves. They're top of the range ones, and then they also have their Pursue long distance calf sleeves. Obviously, these, the insane ones, have more aerodynamic savings and improved watt saving. So I guess it depends how much you love your friend or family member.
Another one away from the materialism. How about help with your friend's technique? Does your friend keep getting running niggles, or are they reaching a plateau in their swimming progress? You could give them a running gait analysis, a voucher for someone local, or a swim technique analysis voucher to go to a coach and actually get their swim technique analysed. You could be giving them a gift that keeps on giving for the rest of their sporting career.
Athleisure. Now, I don't like the word, but I do love what it describes. And I don't think you can ever have too many nice pairs of leggings or a really lovely hoodie to wear. I mean, just ask Lauren Brandon.
You can never have too much Lululemon.
Want to help your friend with their New Year race goals, or perhaps get them into their dream race? Well, why not get a race entry? Now, you may not want to actually enter them into the race, that might be a little bit risky, but how about actually presenting to them a race voucher on Christmas Day for a race entry, in which they can go away and enter the race that they desire.
All triathletes have a high calorie output, so why don't you help them with that, with something they can have pre and post sessions for recovery? But something healthy, because they've probably been overindulging on the chocolates over Christmas. How about a giant pot of nut butter? Yep, macadamia nut butter, peanut butter, almond nut butter, any of them will do, and your triathlete will definitely thank you as they got a healthy snack when they come in from those hard sessions.
Well, these that have had a bit of a resurgence this past year, almost a bit of a fashion statement, whilst also protecting your face from the elements. Just don't necessarily have to wear a Santa hat underneath.
And finally, a little simple one. A friend of mine swears by her body light. It's a nice, simple, quite cheap present that will make sure your friend stays safe at night when they're out running. Well, we really hope that that has got your ideas flowing, and maybe you've got some of your own ideas that we've not thought of. Well, please leave them in the comments section below so the rest of us can get some more shopping ideas.